brought with it its sheer grandeur and opulence, and that transcended straight into the richness that the entire festive food brought. With Diwali over, it's now time to detox, and there's nothing more warm and comforting than a soup and salad combo. In today's cooking, we are going to be creating a very winter welcoming, warm and comforting leek and potato soup and pair it with one of the richest of detox salads. Let's get to creating this starry wonder now. Kickstarting off this creation, all we need is about 5 ml of olive oil, and into that we're going to add some unsalted butter, so about 20 grams of unsalted butter going right in, and we're just going to allow it to melt. As the butter has warmed up and melted beautifully, in goes 8 cloves of garlic, and you just want it to sweat and infuse with each other. Now you want a little bit of heat, and that comes in from 1 slit whole green chili. So that going in, we're just going to let that infuse along with a red onion. So I've just roughly cut it up because I'm so tired and I really want comfort cooking. So this goes in, and this soup is all about dumping things in and just pureeing it and creating a starry wonder. Into that goes about 6 leeks that I just cut roughly, and we're just going to allow it to saute and get that glorious green color. You want the onions to release out their sweetness, and you do not want them to actually brown. So just allow this to cook slightly before adding in the potatoes and the stock. With the leeks giving out that luscious green color, in goes 3 potatoes that I've just roughly cut and 1 sweet potato. We're just going to allow it to mix slightly. You do not want to actually overly cook it. You want it to mix slightly, and you want it to cook in some stock, but not before adding in some welcoming winter heat, and that comes through some glorious nutmeg powder. So about 2 grams of nutmeg powder going in. Go as liberal as suits you fine, because leeks, potato and nutmeg is a match made in heaven. Allow all this to saute with each other before adding in some vegetable stock. So here I've got about 3 cups of vegetable stock that go right in. You can go ahead and add some chicken stock, but vegetable soups are always more comforting to enjoy in this climate. Bring this to a boil, allow it to simmer for about 30 to 40 minutes, and all you need to do is cool it and blitz it. As this has come to a roaring boil, I'm just going to give it a fine sprinkle of some sea salt, because you want it to get absorbed right into the potato and the sweet potato. With that goes some freshly milled black pepper, just to add to that little winter heat. As always, I've gone overboard over here. And it's time to cover this and allow it to simmer for a good 40 minutes. And in the meantime, we get to creating our gorgeous detox salad. A salad and soup combo is a perfect meal to enjoy for dinner, where you just sit in front of the TV and have mugs or bowls of this and enjoy it with some salad. You can pair it with some bread, have it lightly toasted, but it's entirely optional and up to you. To create this hearty detox salad, first we're going to create the dressing. So here I've got the juice of 2 limes, and I'm just going to put that in. We're going to season this with a fine sprinkle of some sea salt, some freshly milled black pepper, and we're going to create a dressing with some hemp oil. So here I've got some raw hemp seed oil, which is going to go right in, about 30 ml, and we're just going to let it blitz. This oil is warm, comforting, and it has that perfect earthy tone and so perfect for a detox venture. So about 30 ml of that going in, and we're just going to get to whisking this. The green color of the hemp seed oil pairs gorgeously well with the lime, giving it that burst of color and flavor. With the dressing, sharp green, warm and comforting, in goes half an iceberg lettuce. So basically this is a detox salad, and I'm just using odds and ends that I have in my kitchen, and it's a way of also emptying out your kitchen. In goes some arugula leaves And we're just going to get all this to toss with each other, absorbing all the flavor that that gorgeous hemp seed oil and the lemon brings to this glorious creation. Into this goes 1 bell pepper, just cut into triangles, 1 radish cut into these glorious long leaves, 1 carrot cut into leaves and blanched. Just going to get to tossing all this and let the colors infuse with each other really well. And no detox salad is ever complete without a pomegranate. So here I'm just putting 1 pomegranate. We're going to toss this all and reserve a few to garnish later. So toss this. And now it's time to plate this glorious creation. The lettuce nestles beautifully below and all the color comes together with the carrot leaves, the pomegranate and the radish. Just put everything into this and it's time to garnish. Garnishing it with the remaining of the pomegranate jewels that we have, and the ruby red color just comes alive with the arugula. Some feta because you want some good fat in, so about 50 grams of feta cubes going in just to give it that salty texture to the entire creation. And I'm going to garnish it with some hemp hearts now. So about 2 tablespoons of hemp hearts just going on top. I'm obsessed with hemp hearts, so I go overboard here, but 2 tablespoons sounds fine. If you do not have hemp hearts, just use some almond slivers or use some walnuts and create the same result. Like most salads, this too works best chilled, so we're just going to allow it to chill till we get to creating our soup. Now with the soup simmering for a good 40 minutes, all we're going to do is switch off the flame, allow it to chill, blitz it and put it back on the fire just to adjust the seasonings. Out here, as we allowed the soup to cool down, we pureed it, passed it through a fine sieve, and this is ready to go back on the flame just to bring it to a boil, but before adjusting the seasoning. So here I'm just giving it a fine sprinkle of some sea salt because I want to adjust the seasonings. A slight dash of black pepper. The predominant flavor in this soup is leeks and nutmeg marrying into each other, giving you that warm, comforting flavor, but at the same time you want pepper just to balance everything out. As this soup is now ready, all we need to do is garnish it and put it into one of those glorious soup tureens. Very old school, but required for every soup. So here I'm putting about a tablespoon of finely chopped flat leaf parsley, and we're just going to mix all this in. This soup pairs really well with the salad we created earlier, and it's perfect for movie nights in front of the couch, just sipping on this hearty, thick puree and enjoying salad on the side. In this goes, ready to be enjoyed for one of those simple yet stylish dinners. Since I'm the only soup obsessed person in this entire family, any leftover of this hearty broth, I just freeze it, defrost it and reheat it all through the week. It works really well. I hope you enjoyed creating this gorgeous combo with me. The leeks and potato pair really well with the salad on the side. Don't forget to share loads of love by hitting on the like button. And as I always say, don't forget to subscribe.
Here I am where the movie started, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and petals happen.